Wow, he knew that. He's got N. Oh my god, the animation. I mean, the
colors.
Yeah, the colors, I should say. Hey everybody, we're the Phantom Troop. We're continuing from last episode. Now we're watching episode
60
of JJK.
That's right.
Season 1. Last episode was just a continuation, basically, the setup. The episode before that, they set us up for the tournament and that the other team was going to work on behalf of the principal to kill Yuji. And this episode was just literally them beginning the tournament. The first time they see a creature and they go to hit the thing, Todo shows up, and Todo just wants to fight. And so Todo and Yuji have this great fight, and then the other guys show up to kill Yuji. And that is basically all that happened last episode. Expectations for this episode, more matchups. It's like we're going to roll the dice again on each side and see who shows up and fight. A little bit spoily bit from the preview part of the last episode. I did see Mechamaru and Nobara shot after shot, so maybe they're gonna match up. If that's the case,
That's quite an assumption.
If that's the case, I'm looking forward to that because I need to know who Mechamaru is because I love me a robot character, and Nobara is a team favorite over here. So Austin, you made a prediction during the last episode, as it happened, like as soon as we got cued into it, you were like, Toto's gonna train him. And the next moment, like, was that interaction where he was like, okay, you can't, my best friend, my bestie, which I love to do to a person. Yeah. I'm like, hey bestie, hey. But he's like, bestie, you can't be doing that. We've got to sync that up to make you more powerful. And that's where we got that cutoff moment. That's what we're about to launch into right now. Excellent call out, first of all. So, want to give you your stars.
Thank you, my gold star.
Gold star.
Here we go! Now we're gonna see Yuji and Todo train.
With this sacred treasure.
Yes.
Get over here!
He's adapting, he's improving by devouring me. I love this, dude.
Oh, man.
He moves his head up into the fist. He's using his abs.
Oh, man. It's because you're channeling it.
As opposed to...
They're ready for school, y'all.
Okay.
Like chakra.
Oh.
It's the illusion of separation.
Time is an illusion, and so is death.
Did he just go Super Saiyan? Did we just level up combat?
Hold hands.
Do they just have a shared fantasy?
They just have a shared fantasy, yeah.
Okay, but we're about to get into them having a fight, and he's like, "Don't die. You better beat me, because I'll kill you."
In Japanese, the idea of like the body, mind, and soul being one thing is expressed in a kanji known as kokori. It's something like that. But if you, it's the symbol that Netero in Hunter x Hunter wears on his shirt.
The older guy.
The chairman.
Chairman, yeah.
Sean, we gotta rewatch Hunter x Hunter.
The older guy.
Yeah,
It's time for a rewatch.
It's time for a rewatch.
Seems like a wise guy.
Ooh!
Speak on it.
Whoa! They didn't have to do it like that. Inflatable? It?
What was?
Wait, we just learned something about Panda.
Oh, just kidding. Oh my god, he just faked him out.
Faked us out.
That's kind of.
They did fake y'all
That's
out.
kind of shady. I don't know.
They gagged y'all.
It just happened too fast for me to feel like he was dead or anything.
He's a puppet. Panda's a puppet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so is this robot in some ways. Oh, wow. Inumaki's up there.
Tanked it.
So it's not that focused.
The core. It is a corpse.
What?
The principal of Tokyo High.
He is a cursed corpse.
Born
Born.
From
and
Cursed
growing
Energy.
and growing.
This reveal.
Panda is not a panda.
But he's
Bitch.
also not the principal.
No,
He's his own individual being.
he's a cursed corpse that has a core.
Aww.
Oh.
Oh no.
知っているか生まれながら肉体に強制された縛りのことだ肌は月明かりにも焼かれるほどもろく
Wow.
全身の毛穴から針を刺されたように痛む
Glass bones.
Like the SpongeBob meme.
望んで手に入れた力じゃない
I want it.
刺したし肉体が戻るのであれば喜んでそうするさ俺はな俺を差し置いて世界のお前がのうのうと日の元を歩いているのがどうしようもなく我慢ならんのだ
I can see where he's coming from.
I mean,
I'm not saying I agree with him. I just say I see his perspective.
yeah.
Wow, he knew that. He's got in. Oh my god, the animation. I mean the
Whoa, the colors.
the
just-
colors I should say.
Oh my gosh! Wow. What? It's beautiful. No,
I see. Yeah,
no, Panda's not dead.
he can't die. He's immortal. I mean, I don't know that. Is he buff now?
Oh, buff Panda. Whoa!
Not Panda?
A monkey? A gorilla? He's just like a beast.
He told y'all.
Wait, is he a robot?
You keep.
He's
Is
a
he?
cursed corpse.
Okay, but
Go.
oh,
Oh.
Panda backstory.
Backstory. Okay.
So cute.
お兄ちゃんとお姉ちゃんがいる
Oh.
いませんけどいやいるお前の中になその二人はいつだっていつだって
He's got his own little nine tails.
Yo, what? The donk.
Oh my gosh. Panda is OP.
10倍の心臓となる核は本来
He has 3 cores.
Yo, what?
Oh, he has 3 cores inside of him.
バランス重視パンダ核
Panda.
短期決戦
Gorilla core.
お兄ちゃんゴリラ核
You're right.
そしてテレーナお姉ち
It's a mystery. They're like,
Is this the school's buildings?
This is.
Like the host school? Okay, you won, so you have to rebuild your school next year. Okay, rockets. That was very Iron Man. Oh.
the micro movement.
I'm not really convinced by this panda gorilla sound. It sounds like Yoda.
What's that?
さっき屋根から拾ったのか
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh. Dirty.
that was a goal move.
Good move though.
もっとも強くなこれ
Oh, that's it, Panda. You out of that.
Why? He's not gonna die though.
Oh, I think he's just wounded all 3 cores. Oh, what?
従来と一緒にすんなよ核の位置くらい磁力操作で
Oh! Oh! Oh, he got him. He got... Oh, he's got that slap. Whoa!
And these the arms this here.
生まれた時から何一つ周りと同じじゃなかったしそのあたりはお前と分かり合える
Oh, come on, Panda.
まあ俺は人間羨ましいと思ったことないけどだって人間気持ち悪いじゃん
Damn straight.
目標のために命がけで頑張っちゃったりさサバサバしてんだかウジウジしてんだかよくわかんねえし
Who is that? They've shown him multiple times now.
何か叶えたいことがあるなら俺はお前を手伝うぜメカ丸よ女のタイプも即答できない奴が呪術師として一人前になれると思うな
メカ丸、これ義理ですけど、チョコの代わりです。エボルと炭酸が全てを捨てました。
Wait, he looks kind of cool though.
Oh.
もう一回言って
俺の姿を見た後でも手伝うなんてセリフが吐けるから
ルックスに関して俺がどうこう言う
Panda's like, this is what I actually look like. So-
今度見舞いくらい行かせろよ
Panda. Is his name Mechamaru?
Yeah, his name's...
Why? What horrible parents.
嘘でしょ。この人、めちゃくちゃ強い。
Oh, yeah. Okay, we've got another matchup to go.
Yup.
Yeah, that was on the back burner for that whole thing.
I can't believe that episode just ended like that.
I know I said it was the Kyoto, but it keeps...
Yeah, it keeps going.
This show don't stop. This show don't stop.
メカ丸、頼りにしてますよ。
His life is pain.
He's in a bathtub of blood.
Okay, so we got into it. And immediately, Toto is training Yuji.
Yes,
We got the train
we love
fest.
that. Taught him that
We are one.
That exactly that there's an illusion that we have over our own selves. It's like when people talk about how, like I've heard it said before, that we see ourselves as our brain being the center of our being as we experience the world, but really it's closer to our abdomen, which is kind of what he was saying. Is like the center of your body, like because you're your whole body, not just your brain. So the center of your body is actually your abdomen. And he's talking about channeling cursed energy through the abdomen and into the rest of your body, which is kind of the same idea.
Well,
So-
he was saying that that's like some kind of like myth that people believe, that our body has these different parts that you start in your stomach and you move these. It's said that that's the way.
Yeah.
But that our body
But
is
it's
all
all-
one.
all of that's the
just
illusion.
the same way that we are all one. The same way that everything is all one. Which is, I don't know. He was just like, everything that they're talking about is an illusion. But my theory is that we're all one, man. And it's like, okay, I don't know that.
Well, no. He's saying that our bodies experience everything as a whole.
Our bodies experience everything.
Well, as far as cursed energy goes,
I
the
don't-
sensation of cursed energy flowing through us, the separation of like the distinction between channeling cursed energy and it flowing through us all at once.
It's just like instantaneous.
Yeah.
It's
Because I
just
guess you
every-
could go
Yeah,
out
he's-
and just be like how we see the world and ourselves and our place in it. But Toto was just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
cursed
saying,
energy.
Yeah, he's saying his
specifically.
the feeling of the idea, if you're conceptualizing it as cursed energy moving from one place to another, that takes a lag time.
Yeah.
Of it moving from one place to another.
As opposed
Yeah.
to just
Whereas if you conceptualize it as just something that's part of your whole body at once, then it has way less to move through.
then it might look like you're going Super Saiyan.
What Toto said was he actually specifically mentioned his superhuman speed and strength and stuff, and it's like F1 drivers or something where they have like that light changes and then they go and they have like a superhuman reaction time, like it's faster than you and me. You know what I mean?
Or like track and field.
It's special. Yeah, it's like that response time to the thing. And he's like, you can't think about, because like the idea of being like, I feel it in my gut, I move it through my body, it flows through my hand or whatever. He's like, no, like electrical impulse, baby, just like zing, like it's happening. Like
Also, Jujutsu Kaisen is very like it's based on a lot of Eastern spirituality,
Yeah.
like Zen Buddhism, huge influence, and Taoism.
Yeah, I do believe that concept of kokori. I should look that up. Kokoro.
we learned that, I mean, his name is Mechamaru, or that's like his actual government name. That's what we're supposed to believe about him. That his government name is Mechamaru, or that's just what people call him. Like that's a nickname.
Ultimate Mechamaru.
I mean, like his parents were like, "Oh man, we have this kid who was born with nothing below the knees and like a right arm that's just not working.
He is destined to be a cyborg,
and he's in constant pain, and he can't go out in the sun or even in like reflected sunlight. And you know, I guess they must have had some kind of knowledge of cursed energy. There's some complications in that backstory.
No. They knew that he was destined to be a cyborg because.
So they were like, "Oh, you're."
So, yeah.
They were like, "Oh yeah, we're probably gonna have to figure out some kind of like robot situation. We'll just go ahead and call you Mechamaru."
I don't know if we can
Again, this is one of those things
extrapolate
where you
where
just
the
gotta.
name comes from.
we can
gotta-
extrapolate because we have Orochimaru, which means I think Maru might
Snake.
mean like snake-like or something.
Snake, yeah,
Or Lord.
What does Maru mean?
yeah.
Suffix Maru is often applied to words representing something beloved, and sailors applied this suffix to their ships. The term Maru is used in divination and represents perfection or completeness, or the ship as a small world of its own.
So a circle.
Snakeness. Snake boy. That's like call him Snake boy, robot boy. If there's some like something a little bit more concise or a resource you could point us to on that, drop it in the comments.
I think for Mechamaru specifically, the point was to get across another thing about cursed energy and
Yeah, what was the highlight?
a heavenly pact.
He
People can be
did say
born
that.
with a heavenly pact. So
And that was what Panda was born with.
No.
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 This I think I'm seeing like why a lot of JJK fans talk about being confused with the cursed energy stuff.
Yeah.
Because of like experiencing y'all try to get through it, because they do jump a lot really quick, and it's in between good action and animation. There's like a lot going on, and then they got this complicated ass system.
And not to mention,
Well, it seems like they just drop ideas. They kind of handle it kind of like how Game of Thrones handles its lore. They're kind of handling their power system in a similar way, I feel like.
They're like, you're in the world.
They're like, we'll just have it drop in the middle of some dialogue, and we'll like touch on what it, but not talk about what it is.
Naturally.
But, here's the thing, and then we'll learn about it through some random explanation.
sometimes with like charts and stuff, we'll like divert from the middle of the episode, and we'll get little caricatures being like pointing at charts and in little cute little costumes and acting things out and whatever. But then again, every time that happens, you also have to say, how much do I trust the people saying this? Because if Nobara is explaining something to me, I might believe it to be true to a degree, but like I also wouldn't be that shocked if Gojo came by and explained some nuanced detail that kind of changed my understanding of the thing.
It's actually really charted out. if you
Well,
think
the
about it.
way
It's pretty well done.
the way that we're supposed to understand things is that the people who are running the underground world of Jujutsu sorcerers and stuff like that, the people making decisions on behalf of the rest of us, have had a policy of eliminating these curses kind of on a regular basis and in regular ways without addressing root causes for a long time.
Yeah.
That is ultimately what led up to the events that are unfolding in front of us. Like we're not being introduced into some random point in history and getting to see just like, this is how the way of the world operates, blah, blah, blah. This is an important moment in all of history of a wave of cursed energy and things are changing and blah blah blah, and that's coming about largely because of the incompetence and misunderstanding of the people who have been running the show for so long. So of course there's a misunderstanding about how curses work, curses and cursed energy and all that stuff works character to character. I think that's seems to be a major issue inside the Jujutsu sorcerer community, I think.
I agree with that. I think the arrogance of tradition is about to have its reckoning.
Yeah, I know you guys have all gone and seen Disney's Wish already, and it deals with a lot of those same themes of like, you know, leadership and how's the right way to run the world and stuff like that, and you know, and obviously Jujutsu Kaisen is very much just a metaphor about being civically engaged and how we should all go out and vote.
No.
Is Jujutsu Kaisen not about that? Because I'm pretty sure that's what Disney's Wish is about. Somebody said that on NPR, and I'm like, actually, you might be right.
NPR!
Because they were like, you turn 18, and then you get to have a wish, and then you give your wish to the king, and the king will decide whether or not you get your wish. And I'm like,
yeah, you vote for a president, and the president will decide whether or not you.
Whether or not they're going to do whatever they said they're going to do.
Sounds like NPR.
Yeah,
dude, Panda having three of himself,
3 souls, three cores,
Not three of himself,
3 cores, and we
cores.
don't know the sister core, the bashful one. My understanding is that we don't know anything about that core yet. Just that the bashful core that he didn't say anything about was the one that went down when he got shot.
That's sad. I want to see that one. They're obviously holding that one. It's bashful, but it's got to be powerful if that's the one they're holding for last, right?
But we got to see Gorilla Panda from the intro when he was like, and it's like a zoom pass.
drumming beat.
Yeah, his eye. I wasn't sure how I felt about his eyes changing the way they did, but I liked the idea of him getting like.
You know what it reminded me of was Ben 10.
It did look like one of those aliens' eyes.
Yeah, it was like he like switches the thing. All right, time for the gorilla form. Like, no, just like what are your different cores? We don't have to include that. So what are your different cores? So like Panda's got Panda core, and then sometimes he's got Gorilla core for when he's really like pushed to his nth degree.
If we were cursed corpse mutations, what would our 3 cores be?
Yeah. My 3 cores are.
Thank you so much for joining us. Liking this video is free. Subscribing is free. And if you want to join us on Patreon,
that's also free.
It's also free.
But also there's rewards if you pay.
But if you want to throw a few dollars our way, that's super encouraging to us. And also, we've got content there now. If you're seeing this video, we are now on our ball, and we're bringing the content on the Patreon. It's Patreon, folks. Is that that's
Let's get it, Patreon.
That's not good.